Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Joanne's Kitchen. For those of you that's watching this channel for the first time, do take the time to subscribe. I thank you. And to my recent subscriber, I thank you for subscribing as well. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a co-worker about Joanne's Kitchen. And have them to watch some of these delicious recipes that I'll be making. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, if you just landed on this channel, you're just browsing and you just happen to stop on Joanne's Kitchen, take the time to subscribe. I thank you for it. And be sure to hit that notification bell so every time I upload one of these delicious recipes, you'll be notified. Now, today's recipe will be shepherd's pie. My version of my way of doing my shepherd's pie, and I'm going to share that with you all today. So let's get started. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Thursday morning, it is raining. Where I live, it's been raining often, and I appreciate this rain because I have plants, and that means I ain't got to go out there and water them. So I'm thankful for the rain. Okay, so let's get started. Let me tell you what y'all need for this shepherd's pie. Okay, so I have a bag of sharp cheddar cheese. Now, I wanted 2 bags of sharp cheddar cheese, but I sent my 14-year-old son in the store and told him to go in there and give me some sharp cheddar cheese, and he came back with mild cheddar cheese. So I'll be using both of these, okay? Sometimes you just can't send the kids in the store to get what you want because they come back with something totally different. Okay, so to that you'll need cheese. Now this is for the hamburger seasoning, okay? So I'm telling you what you need for what we're gonna do for the hamburger. Of course, shepherd's pie, you're gonna need hamburger, okay? So we're gonna get to what we need, the ingredients for the hamburger. Okay, you will need 1 onion, okay? This is 1 yellow onion, okay? We're gonna need that. You're gonna need some tomato paste, okay? You will need some worthchesire sauce. You will need cornstarch. You will need beef broth. Okay, now the seasonings I'm using. I have my kosher salt. Okay, you will need black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and last but not least, I'm using hamburger seasoning. And this is the only seasoning that I'll be using besides these powders, these 2 powders right here, okay? And the reason why I'm just using this because this is I'm making hamburgers, so I just wanted to use the hamburger seasoning. I'm not going to be using my soul food seasoning and mix it with my hamburger seasoning today. I'm just going to be using the hamburger seasoning. And this is so good on hamburgers, with hamburger meat rather. Because the last time I used this, I made hamburgers. I don't even know why I don't use it in my meatloaf when I do my meatloaf. But last time I used this, I was making hamburgers and it was so good, and I just used this and black pepper and onion and garlic powder, and it was so good, y'all. So get you some hamburger seasoning, okay? So this is all that we'll be needing for our hamburger. Now for our mashed potatoes, I'm gonna turn y'all just a little bit over this way so y'all can see the mashed potatoes. For the mashed potatoes, you will be needing a room temperature, 1 stick of butter, room temperature. And I have, that's 2, 4, 6, 7 fresh garlic cloves, okay? 7 fresh garlic cloves you'll be needing, all right? Fresh, we want them fresh. 7 fresh garlic cloves. Okay, now for my mashed potatoes, I'll be using regular salt, because this just salts the water better than my kosher salt, okay? That's the only reason why I'm using just the salt to water. And in this bottle, I have, this says onion powder, but it's not onion powder in here. I have white pepper in here. See, you can see the difference, how it look, the white pepper. You see how lighter that look? Now let me show you what the real, where's the rest of my onion powder at? Oh, right here. So let me put the 2 to the side to show you the difference. You see how colorful that is and how light this is? See, put them side by side. You can see in there, that's a little darker and this is lighter. So this is my onion powder. This is my white pepper. So I use white pepper in my mashed potatoes. I don't like the black pepper. So we will need some white pepper, 1 stick of butter. I have 7 fresh garlic cloves. And of course, the main ingredient, I have 7 golden Yukon potatoes in here that have not been peeled. So let's get started, okay? So turn y'all to this meat because this is what we'll be doing. I'm finna get ready and fry this meat. I have in here 2 pounds, 2 family packs of hamburger. Okay. Now, I haven't started with my stove yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with my stove, okay? With my oven, I'm sorry. Go ahead and turn my oven on. So you're gonna need your oven at 350 degrees. So there, I just turned my oven on, okay? You want to preheat your oven at 350 degrees so that way when you get ready to put this shepherd's pie together and you get ready to put it in the oven, it'll be piping hot. So it won't take long for it to do its thing, okay? So you're going to put it in there at 350 degrees and I'll tell you how many minutes when we get to that part right there. So now I'm waiting on this frying pan to come together, to get hot so I can, so my hamburger can just start cooking. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm gonna take, while that's getting hot, I'm gonna bring y'all back over this way because I'm gonna open up my Hans tomato paste, and I'm gonna be chopping up my onion, okay? Because we're gonna need that. Now, I'm going to tell you something different that I do with my shepherd's pie. For the tomato paste, you only need like 1 or 2 teaspoons of, or 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, okay? But since I don't like saving tomato paste. Because I don't never know when I'm going to use it again, okay? So I know I won't be using it in my spaghetti because I won't be cooking no spaghetti until next week. And I don't want it to sit in my refrigerator until next week. So when I have one of these moments here where I don't use it and I'm not needing it for nothing else, I use my whole can. Because I don't want to take 2 tablespoons out of that and throw the rest away. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not using it for nothing else. So this whole can, and it's still good. It's still good, okay? So we're going to take this, and we're going to open up, let me use another knife. Peel this onion here and get this chopped up, okay? And I'm going to use this whole onion because I like onions in my shepherd's pie. You don't have to put an onion in it, but if you're going to make it exactly how I'm doing it, you're going to add that onion, okay? Okay, and we want these diced real fine, okay? So we just chop away until they get like real small, like fine. We don't want no big onions in our shepherd's pie. So we're just going to chop and chop. until we get them all like chopped up real fine to where we want it. So my hamburger is just sizzling away. So I'm gonna let that sizzle until I get through chopping up this onion. So when that gets good and brown, I can add my onion in. So how's everyone week this so far? Has everyone had a good week? I hope so. My week has been good. It's just been raining, but it's okay. I thank God for that. Because to be perfectly honest, we needed the rain. It was real dry. So each day we wake up, we ought to be grateful. Whether it's rain or shine, just be grateful. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful. I'm grateful because Lord knows somebody didn't wake up this morning. So whether it's rain or shine, cold or hot, it's always a good day. Just look at it in that aspect. You woke up. So my hamburger is just sizzling away. So I'm trying to hurry and get these chopped up real fine. And you want them chopped up real fine. You don't want, only thing that's going to be big in here is like the mixed vegetables. Let me take them out. And last but not, you will need a bag of mixed vegetables, okay? So I got those out. And it don't matter, you don't have to unthaw them. Take them straight out the freezer. Okay, so I have all my onions chopped. Okay, so I'm going to take y'all back over this way. Sorry to keep changing, but I need to show y'all this. Changing the scenery on y'all. Okay, over on the stove over next to me, on the stove top, the iron next to me, to this pan right here, brother, I have a pot of water in there. And so I'm just waiting for that. I just turned it on. Put this hamburger back in here. And I just turned it on high heat, and I have this hamburger on high heat too, so it can go on and get brown. Because it don't take long for shepherd's pie. And believe me, this is an easy recipe. It ain't nothing complicated about this recipe right here. All you have to do is have a list of these ingredients, and the ingredients and how to make it will be in the description box below. So you just follow step by step, and before you know it, you got yourself some shepherd's pie. I make this often. I haven't made it in like this is June. I don't haven't made this dish since like February, but I didn't put it on my video. So now I said, okay, let me do a video of shepherd's pie, because I make that. So this is my way of doing shepherd's pie. And try it. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Okay. Now, to the water over here, I have a pot of the stove with the water in it. With that, y'all can see that water in that pot, right? I'm gonna add in some salt. Just a little salt. That's it. I'm gonna stir it up. Okay, I'm not gonna add no oil to it. I'm not gonna add no butter to it. It's just gonna be salt. And I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Then I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna turn y'all back over here to the meat. So now we're gonna begin to season our meat. And I'll be using my kosher salt. So this is a brand new. So let me just take the okay. So I'm gonna be using some salt, and I'm using my kosher salt you'll need. And if you guys don't like kosher salt, feel free to use whatever salt you want. Because I know some people don't like kosher salt, some people do, some people use sea salt. I use sea salt when I don't have my kosher salt. That's why I keep me some sea salt up here. So when I'm running out of my kosher, I at least have me some sea salt. Because I like to use that before I use regular salt. Okay, so next will be some black pepper. Okay, I'm using onion powder. And you can use as much of this as you want because all this is a powder. So it won't hurt. It won't get your food salty. Okay, I'm going to be using some garlic powder. And last but not least, I'm going to be using some hamburger seasoning. Okay, this is my hamburger seasoning. I'm going to have to take these big pieces and just crush them up. Okay, my oven is ready. So when it's time to stick this in, I don't have to worry about preheating my oven. It's already ready. Okay, so at this point, we're going to add in our onions. So everybody ready for the weekend? You have any plans? I don't have any plans for Saturday except for to go to work because I've been working like 7 to 6 days straight. And I thought I was going to be like actually real tired like and wouldn't be able to do that many videos, but I've been okay. And my job is not, okay, I'm gonna mix this together now. Before I mix this together, remember I said this shepherd's pie is my way. So I'm gonna add in. Now this is optional, okay? You don't have to do it. But this is the ingredients that you will need. So this right here is optional. I have in my stir in garlic paste, okay? Chunky garlic stir in paste. So I'll be using this. I'll be using that, okay? And I'm gonna use, because you know I love garlic, I'm gonna use a tablespoon of that. A nice big happy tablespoon of it. See that? That's the tablespoon of garlic that I'm gonna use. My tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of my stir-in garlic. And I'm using that because I love garlic. And y'all, garlic got so many good benefits, you know what I'm saying? It's good. So we're gonna stir this in, okay? Gonna mix this seasoning up in here. That smells so good. I'm gonna have to taste it and make sure I got it well seasoned, okay? What it should be. Usually I'm dead on the mark and I don't have to add anymore. You've been cooking a long time for, you know, you'll know when you season food from when you got it just right to where it's like too salty. You'll know how much to put it. We get it seasoned just right without it being too salty. So yeah, I thought I was going to be tired because my job is really easy. I have a fairly easy job. I mean, it's not complicated at all. I don't bust a sweat at work, okay? And not just because it's raining. When it ain't raining, I don't bust a sweat. So, but do this ripping and running because my overtime hours has been like in another part. It's not in the hometown that I'm currently living in. They have the sister to the facility that I work at, but it's not here in Gainesville. It's in another city. So I have to drive to that city. But I'm getting paid mileage pay for going, so that's not bad. So I'm work Saturday, and then I'm off Sunday. Sunday, Lord spell life, I'll be going to church. Then I'm back at it again Monday through Saturday. So let me taste a little bit of this just to make sure that I have it seasoned, y'all. Okay, I don't need to add nothing else to that. Now, we're not done yet. I gotta add in the tomato paste And if you do it like this, you say 3 big tablespoons and you're done of tomato paste. And if you get 3 big tablespoons of tomato paste, it's going to be the whole can. The whole can. Okay, so next we're going to add in our Worcestershire sauce. So that's 2 tablespoons of that. So we're going to mix this. Okay, let me mix this because my water is boiling. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So I'm gonna take y'all over here to where this water is boiling. Wish I could see in the part where I got where the water is like boiling, but I can't get in there. And then you can see it a little bit where the water is boiling and it's smoking. So I'm gonna add in the potatoes. Now this is the way I make my mashed potatoes. I have 7 golden Yukon potatoes that I'm adding in, okay? I'm trying to get 7 in there without going overboard. Okay, so I have 7 golden Yukon potatoes in there. And we're gonna cook those until they're fork tender, okay, until they're done. Go back over here to the meat. So I'm trying to get all this tomato paste combined. That's what we want. And this stuff will be done. All thing we have to do is just wait on our potatoes, and then I'm gonna have to come back and show you that when the potatoes get done, what I'm gonna have to do to that. Because I can't go on to the next step without the potatoes. Well, yes I can. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just making sure all this tomato paste is good and combined. The Worcestershire sauce. It smells so good, y'all. Flavor with just those few ingredients. Trust me on that. So I'm going to taste it again. And this will be my last taste test. See those onions in there. Okay, if my camera got cut off, I used 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, okay? You're gonna need I used 2 big tablespoons of cornstarch, and I used a little bit, pour a little bit beef broth in here, and I mix it together, and that's what I have in this cup. Okay, I just opened up my mixed vegetables. Now you can use peas and carrots for this if you don't like mixed vegetables, because you know cornstarch, shepherd's pie call for vegetables. So typically the vegetables are peas and carrots, but I like the mixed vegetables because I have my peas and my carrots, my corn, and my string beans. So this is what I like. That's why it's my way. So if you don't like doing it with the mixed vegetables, you can do it with just the peas and the carrots. But if you want to follow this to the exact, do it like I'm doing, step by step. But the garlic paste that I use, remember I said that is optional. Okay, so we're just going to throw our frozen vegetables right on up in here. And we're going to mix those. Okay. Now another way to do this is to just put your frozen vegetables in a pan. Once you put the meat in a pan, you take your vegetables. You put some cornstarch in here. Some chicken broth in here, y'all. Some beef broth, I'm sorry. Like I say, take your meat and put it in a pan, and then just pour your vegetables on top. So I'm not gonna let these like overcook, you know what I mean? Because some people say you do it that way, you like over, you cooking them twice. Oh, I just like mixing them together. For each his own. So, okay, we got our beef broth in there. We're gonna throw our this is our thickening agent. Okay, with our cornstarch and our beef broth, we're just gonna thicken it up. Really, you're only keeping it in there. The shepherd's pie should only be in there just because everything is already done. So really, it's just in there to melt the cheese and get a nice golden brown. If you like golden brown top, if not, just melt your cheese and take it out. And I trust me, me doing it this way, I've done it so many times. My vegetables is not going to be mushy like some people think. I cook this dish too many times in my household not to know. Because once you do something the wrong way and it don't come out right, you know not to do it back that way, right? This way we just fine. I had no problem with it. And you won't neither, okay? So now, I got this on low. And I'm just gonna let that simmer. I'm gonna cover it up and I'm just gonna let it simmer for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then I'm gonna take it off the stove and just wait for my mashed potatoes to get done. In the meantime, they still over there just boiling away. They steady just boiling. Y'all can see in a little bit. They just steady boiling away, okay? So, I'm going to let this simmer for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then you're going to need a baking dish, okay? So I have my baking pan here that I'm going to put it in. And I'm going to spray it with some spray. You can use Pam, you can use vegetable oil spray is what I'm using. or you can use see that vegetable oil spray, or you can use canola oil, olive oil, whatever kind of spray you got on your hand. As long as it's spray, you can use it. And we're going to use that to spray your baking dish. Okay? So I'm going to just spray my baking dish, the sides, the bottom of the pan, keep from anything sticking. So while we're waiting a couple minutes on that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this stuff back up and clear my path so I can start on my garlic, chopping my garlic up. Okay, so I just need to move some things, get over here cleaned up so we'll keep the cheese. Oh, I know how to tell y'all. You're gonna need some Parmesan cheese, okay? And make sure you get some grated Parmesan cheese. You're gonna need that. I'm sorry, you guys. So we don't need any of these other ingredients. And for the beef broth, you don't need the whole beef broth. You only need about like half, okay? So, these are the ingredients. That you'll need for your mashed potatoes, okay? I'm gonna leave, oh Jesus. I forgot one more ingredient, y'all. Y'all gonna need some cream cheese, okay? I just remembered. And you're gonna need, let me go over the ingredients again. Okay, so the ingredients for the mashed potatoes, you will need heavy whipping cream, okay? You will need 7 cloves of fresh garlic. You will need room temperature of sour cream. Cream cheese, okay? Room temperature cream cheese. Room temperature 1 stick of butter. Room temperature. Heavy whipping cream. You'll need white pepper. You will need kosher salt. You will need Parmesan cheese. You will need sharp cheddar cheese. You will need parsley. And last but not least, you'll need paprika. Okay, so I have 2 bags of cheese here. Now, I'm making enough just for my family. So if you're going to make a big part of this, you know, you can double, triple your portions of it, okay? And so if you're making, like you have big family, 6 or 7 people, 5 or 6 or 7 people in your family, then of course you're gonna need like 2 bags of mixed vegetables and stuff, you know, to share it in there, more potatoes. So you just always can double and triple it. But these are the ingredients that you will need, okay? So make sure you have yourself some salt, some grated Parmesan cheese, white pepper, not black pepper, white pepper, paprika, parsley flakes, sharp cheddar cheese, heavy whipping cream, 7 fresh garlic cloves, 1 stick of room temperature butter, and 1 8-ounce of sour cream. This is a 6-ounce. 1 6-ounce of sour cream, okay? And we're not going to be using the whole 6-ounce, okay? We're only going to use 4 ounces of that. So it has on here, this is 2 ounces, this is 4, and the whole thing is 6. It has it down here to the bottom, but you guys can't see that. So this will be 2. This will be 4. The whole package is 6. So we're going to use this much of it, which is about half of it. We're going to use 4 ounces of the cream cheese there. So I'm going to get this chopped up. So I have a knife here. So I'm going to just place my knife over my garlic clove and smash it. I just like smashing it because it helps to relieve a lot of stress. But then it just feels good to just like give it a good whack. And then all I'm doing after I smash it is just cutting off the ends of it, okay? So that's 3 down, 4 to go. 4 down, 3 to go. Okay, so I have them all smashed. Now we're going to get to the chopping process. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. I'm going to turn my eye off of my meat. I turned the eye off and I moved it from the eye, okay? So we're just going to chop these up real fine too, okay? No big pieces of garlic in the mashed potatoes. That's one thing when doing garlic mashed potatoes. You don't want to taste no garlic in now. You want to have that flavor without it being seen in the mashed potatoes. So we're going to chop these up real fine. I don't know why I don't use my chopping board. When I'm chopping, I just go right in on my counter. But luckily, I haven't had any scrapes up here by me just chopping away. So I'm still chopping. It's getting the way that I want to, fine. Okay, welcome back. My potatoes are done, and I'm just filling those up with cold water so I'll be able to peel them, okay? So better yet, let me do it this way. Let me just pour them out and just run the water, okay? So I can put them in here as I go. So I'm just gonna peel these potatoes. And the reason why I like boiling this with the skin on, because once they get done, it's just so much easier to form to peel the skin right off instead of doing all that cutting up and stuff. Then when I boil them, peel the skin off, and I just can go straight to mashing them up. Okay, so that's one down. Gonna peel this second one here, and you just hold it up under this potato is piping hot, but you hold it up under the water and peel it, and you can feel the warmth of the potato. So any like black skin or stuff like that on the table, on the potato, I just cut that off. Okay, this way it's so quicker and it's so easier than peeling all these potatoes. So the next time you get ready to make homemade mashed potatoes, just go ahead and put your potatoes in the hole. Then when they get done, go to peeling them. You see? Then all you have to do is just mash them. I love doing them this way. Okay, I got 2 more to go. Okay, I got 1 more to peel, and then we can get this mashed potatoes started and get it in the oven, okay? So if you leave some of the potatoes on, some of the skin on, it's okay, it's not gonna hurt anything. Actually, a lot of the nutrients is in the skin of the potato. Okay, so I have these potatoes all mashed up. All peeled. So we're gonna put these back on the stove over here. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do next. So that's my blank stove. So let me put the pot back on. Okay, we're going to add in the potato. The butter. We're gonna add in the butter. Okay, and remember I was only doing 4 ounces of the cream cheese. So we're gonna add in, where is my scissors when I need them? I'll be doing, you know what? We're gonna do this whole thing. I ain't gonna, a cream cheese. Okay, so we have our salt. Once again, we have our white pepper that I'm adding. And not too much of the white pepper because the white pepper is hot. So I'm just going to get my masher and we're going to mash it. And we're just going to start mashing the potatoes. And I'm going to turn the stove back on just down low, okay? So I have my potatoes all good and mashed. Now I just got to mix it, okay? Mix everything up. Okay. So I'm adding in the garlic cloves that I chopped. We're going to add in a little bit of heavy cream. And we're going to give this a nice stir, okay? And you want your mashed potatoes a little stiff. You don't want them too creamy because we want them to go in this oven and we want them to be just right. We don't want them to be like running all over the place. So I'm not going to put any more heavy cream in there. So I'm going to get it. Oh, that's good. This is good. Garlic mashed potatoes, homemade. 101. Okay, y'all. Let me build this up. Now, remember our oven is already preheated, okay? So we're going to take our mixture. We're just going to pour it right into this pan. Okay. And then you just want to take a spatula or a spoon and just spread it like that. See that? And just spread it, okay? Flatten it out. Then we're going to take this delicious And I do mean delicious. Mashed potatoes. Oh yes, it is so good. Y'all try this garlic and mashed potatoes recipe. I'm telling you, it's good. The description for the garlic mashed potatoes, well, for this whole recipe, will be in the description box below. This video usually won't take this long, but I had to stop it because my battery was exhausted. I had done exhausted my battery. So let me take this spoon here. I had to charge it. And I'm just trying to spread it, okay? So I'm going to try to... Let me see, can I spread this with a fork? Probably better. Because I need it to go... Oh. Okay, then we're going to take it, once we have it spread, trying to cover up everything, because okay, then we're going to go in with the cheese. Now first, we're going to use a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese. And we're going to put it in a 350-degree preheated oven until it's nice and brown and bubbly. Until our cheese have melted. And our top part is just a little brown, okay? So you're going to sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top. Next, we're going to go in with the sharp cheddar cheese. Okay, this is my sharp cheddar mixed with my mild cheddar. So I'll just be mixing the two. It's no big deal. Okay, just a little bit more cheese. And I don't want to use too much because this already might be too much. Okay. Then next, we're going to go in with a little bit of parsley flakes. Oh yes, don't it look good, y'all? Okay. Next, we're going to go in with a little bit of paprika. And that's it. And this is our shepherd's pie 101 my way. We're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven And I'm gonna bake it until it gets, the top parts get nice and melted and brown. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all what this recipe looks like. So don't y'all go nowhere, because there's more to the shepherd's pie when we come back. See ya. Hello everybody, welcome back. The shepherd's pie is done. It's been done. I just didn't take it out. I just didn't turn the camera back on when it got done to show you. I'm just not doing it. I wanted to cool off a little bit and everything, and for it to settle in a little bit. So it didn't take long. It just, my cheese is nice golden brown. It was like about 15-20 minutes roughly. Okay. So now this is the outlook of my shepherd's pie. It looks so good and cheesy, y'all. So I'm going to cut it up a little bit and put some on my plate. Take me a little dice out of here. Oh, look how cheesy that look. Oh, come on. You got to come out. You got to come out. Oh, see my potatoes. Oh, my. My potatoes did just what I didn't want it to do. But look at it, y'all. I'll let y'all see in there because it still look good. See how I cut it? See how it's looking? Hash brown. I'm gonna get this little bit out. Hash brown and potatoes. Hash brown. I'm sorry. Shepherd's pie.
A lot of cheese in there.
But you can eat it. Shepherd's pie 101. It's good, y'all. So we have shepherd's pie 101. If you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. I thank you all for watching. You like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. Thanks for watching. This recipe will be in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Y'all try this shepherd's pie recipe. It's easy to make and it tastes so darn good, y'all. I ain't lying, and it is cheesy. Okay, it's cheesy. Y'all can see that it is cheesy. All right, so y'all try this recipe. I thank you all for watching. God bless. Until the next recipe, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.